Stadium, home to the East Carolina Pirates, where the purple has engulfed this place as they are ready for a showdown. Georgia State will kick it off to get this game started. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. So East Carolina's offense will go on the attack first. And, David, they've got a guy in the backfield that certainly is capable of carrying more than his share of the weight in this offensive attack.
Yeah, he's a beast, but I would argue this, Reese. Like, you need to get the ground game going. For this offense to be successful, they need a physical tone setter, and he can be that, sometimes up, sometimes down. They need that consistently, Jesse.
They need him to show up when it matters the most, and there's going to be times in this game, like we've seen throughout his career, when the defense wants to take away wide receivers or players on the perimeter, and that's when this guy has to show up and shine. He's got vision, he's got cutting ability, he's got speed, but that's got to be on display in this game.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. The run from the shotgun. Slithers into space. Turning it on. Brings him down at the 48. It's a gain of 15 and a first down. And the Pirates come to the line with a new set of downs. Dropping back, it's Hauser. Fires to the right. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man on the right. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. They didn't quite get that route run deep enough to pick up the first down. Now they've got a 4th and short.
And I think everybody at home tends to yell at their television set, why aren't you getting past the first down marker? Why did you run your route short? Defense did a good job knowing where that was, but now, 4th down, offense has to make a decision.
So Georgia State's offense will take the field for the first time. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have There's guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on. They punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
It's that hole for 4 and gets it out to the 16. How bold will they be on 3rd down after that last run? From the gun, wants to pass. Looking deep down the right side. Oh, right through his hands. They came out attacking, wanted to impose their will, and they missed a big chance on that one. Georgia State will send out the punt unit. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. From midfield, looking for room. Just a wall of defenders everywhere he looks, and he's guided out of bounds after a short return. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. The give on the option. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Now the play fake. Caught in the backfield. It's Montgomery. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels. Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires to the tight end. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Looking downfield, it's Hauser. Makes the grab. And he was pushing for that goal line, but the knee stopped him at the 2.
You know, tight ends are such matchup nightmares and problems for defense. They're too big for DBs to cover, and they're too fast for linebackers to cover. You saw it right there.
Trying to run it in.
Yeah, what a great job by the defense. You got to understand, it's physical time, right? They want to run the football when they start getting inside the 5. Nice job getting penetration, getting the tackle for the loss.
Going to sling it on second down. Quarterback moving. He just tossed that one out of bounds. You avoid the sack, you avoid the turnover. You've got more plays here on third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Wants to throw for it on third and goal. Quickly complete. He gets it in. Touchdown, Pirates.
Well, I love the decision-making by the quarterback, going to his go-to receiver in that situation of the game, but defense, come on. You got to know that's the guy the QB's looking for.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. So a relatively short drive covering 39 yards. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Fielded in the end zone, it's Harmon. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Brown wants to pass. The short hands, it's Murray. Great move, now he's got room. He goes out of bounds, they'll mark him right at the 30-yard line. That's the kind of play that can give a drive momentum. Looking for space, it's Murray. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Panthers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They go to the counter. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Offense trying to go with some misdirection in the run game to the boundary, but the defense was there. They're able to corral the back behind the line of scrimmage for a loss.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Finds his big tight end. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short in the first. Georgia State will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Touchdown, East Carolina. The hidden yardage, the big plays, special teams. Up to add another. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Guys, East Carolina carries the lead into the quarter break. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. Kicker has everything lined up and about set to get this one underway. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So first down here as they go back to work. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. And the Panthers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. The play action fake. Grab behind the line. It's Murray. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. The Panthers need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on third down. Brown will throw it. Bought a little time, lets it go. Got it in the middle, it's Murray. He is denied, cannot get to the first down marker, and it's fourth down coming. Punt is on its way. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. So the first play of the drive, starting here from the 45. They'll move the wide receiver. Wants to go up top on first down. Caught near the sidelines. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds. Let's talk for a second about East Carolina. They had quite the ride last year, made it to the semifinals, couldn't finish the deal. Regression or redemption?
And today we're going to find out, and that's what's cool.
There he goes! Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. That big play flipped the field. Now they go to work from just outside the red zone. Hauls it in.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Now on third down for this offense. Bringing the heat. He makes a grab. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal. How valuable is a tight end in the red area? Now they're set up with a first and goal.
I love it. Find the big fella down in the red area.
Touchdown, Purple Pirates. Excellent pass by the back on the option.
And you always want to get the home crowd jacked up and get them excited. Get out to an early lead, and they have 20-0. Defense playing well, offense playing well. They got a lot to cheer about here at home.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Brown wants to pass. Catch in the middle. It's Robinson. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. And the Panthers come to the... Third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. He'll sneak it. They bring the punter onto the field now. He's getting plenty of work. Fourth time we've seen this guy punt it today. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. Gives it on the option. Crosses the 45. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46.
When you talk about creating big plays in the running game like this makes the game really easy. Actually, when you've got a guy like this that you can hand it to with this much speed and elusiveness, just hard to bring down in the open field. What a big game.
Into the secondary on the right. Touchdown, ECU. He got a step and just dusted the field.
Well,
This thing's turning into a rout, and it's turning into a rout quickly. Really nice job by the offense there, but it's not just them. Their defense is getting it done. Their special teams are getting it done, and it just feels like they're really feeding off of this home crowd and their energy. This has been the definition of home field advantage in this football.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Iowa State is putting on a show offensively, only there's been no real story arc. It's been all Cyclones all day with almost no let-up. They're up by 17 over the Rebels. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Whistle blows, we are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Brown will throw it. Gets it to him on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. In the gun, looking to throw on third down. Got it in the middle, it's Robinson. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line and they'll move the chains. Looking to throw again. And it's an incomplete pass over the middle.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Can't make the catch, and it'll be third down. He had that thing and just lost his concentration. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. They punt it away on fourth down. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Looking to throw on first down. Got a man, it's Montgomery. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game, now on second down. Motion from the back. Wants to fire on second down. Got it behind the line, it's Montgomery. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. The Pirates line up trying to move the sticks on third and short. To throw, it's Hauser. Quarterback extends the play. He'll throw it. That's caught. It's Williams. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Pirates have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the grab. It's Johnson. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Line getting set on second down. Back to pass. He'll pull it down and run. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. They'll immediately call timeout. The offense sets up shop at the 46 on first down. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking downfield on first down. Dances away to buy time. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just toss it away.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
Back to throw, time running short in the half. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock.
Timeout, East Carolina.
Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Looking for room, it's Montgomery. He works his way inside the 40, but they stop him short of the marker. It'll be fourth down from the 38. The Pirates will kick it away to start the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Harmon. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. He'll start this third quarter with a run. Good pickup on the ground there. Give him 5 to the 16-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. He'll pull it on the read. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. 3rd and short, they've got them back up inside the 20, and the D can get the ball back here. Brown wants to pass. Snags it over the middle. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. From the gun, running back on the move. He's stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying it and have had very little success. Looking to fire. Finds his tight end. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Pulls it in. It's Washington. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. This Georgia State offense ready to go with another first down. Looking to throw on first down. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. Big loss on the last play, threatens to knock this drive off course. It's 2nd and 16. Wants to go up top. Got it set up on the outside. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Going to try to pop one on the screen. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. And this will be the 9th play of the drive. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Off the RPO, complete. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. The Panthers come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. The give to the tailback. He's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage again, and this just hasn't been his day. Nowhere to run. This drive was clicking along, but now it's 2nd and 14. Brown will throw it. Unloads to the wideout. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. And what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. And the Panthers are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Can't hang on to the ball. He had it right in his chest, and it'll be 4th down. Georgia State will send out the punt unit. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. And the ball comes to rest right there. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Got the quick pass. He'll go out of bounds at the 28-yard line, and deep in your own end, you need plays like that. Offense has it at the 28 on first down. Fires to the tight end. Excellent job rallying to the ball, and they knock him down.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
Here's the pressure. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Throws to the wideout. Intercepted, and finally, this defense makes a play. Got some room to run. And he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, Panthers. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick six.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too, now. Look at this. I showed you I could be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back, brother.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Wants to throw. It's Hauser. Oh, he wants it all. Makes the grab inside the 30. Touchdown, Pirates. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. That's his 3rd touchdown pass of the day. The defense has no clue how to respond right now.
No, and the defense has had absolutely no answer. He's been on the money. He's been on fire, making the right decisions and just carving this defense up.
And the extra point sails through, and they have a 35-7 lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Top 15 teams colliding, fellas, in a game of massive importance. Let's catch you up to speed. South Carolina looks lost today, and boy, does it show right now on the scoreboard. Almost like the coaching staff spent the week in Hilton Head instead of the film room. They're trailing by 21 to Miami. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Working that left side. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing. Unloads quickly. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. That's the end of the period, and East Carolina has the lead. Well, guys, so far, this has been a massive beatdown, and it would appear the biggest challenge is what kind of records can they set as we have a look at the 3rd quarter stats. He's got an open man.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Here's the handoff. Just ran him over. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. The Panthers come to the line needing just inches for the 1st down. They'll run the sneak for it.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
It's complete.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's
breaks into the open. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Panthers!
Well, it's a nice job there executing the run play and getting in for the score, but you got to wonder, guys, is it too little too late? They're still trailing by a ton here in the 4th quarter.
And he made the extra point without problem. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Hauser. Fires on the move. Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup. Down to the 23 for this 1st and 10. Under fire. And he'll just get rid of that one.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They've built a huge lead. Now, incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. And what that means is keeping third downs management. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play.
Just keep swinging it. Grab near the marker. It's Connor. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. And the Pirates are moving quickly down the field. Under fire. Man, he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Here comes the heat. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
Well, the offense has tried to throw the football twice now in goal-to-go situations. They haven't come up with anything positive. You know the windows get a lot smaller down here.
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense cuts. We waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so